guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and today I really wanted to show you lots of different gift ideas for people in your life who like to travel. So this could be friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, husbands, parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, whoever it is, just somebody in your life who likes to travel. Now I know 2020 has kind of slowed down a lot of people's travel plans. Obviously I'm hoping that with the vaccine everybody might be able to start traveling again in 2021. So now could be a really great opportunity to buy people any kind of travel items that they might be missing. So obviously you can see I'm looking a little bit glam today. I don't usually do my hair and makeup, but I'm loving it so much that I thought I would film 2 videos today. So this is the second one with the exact same hair and makeup. I've changed my dress, so I do look a little bit different from the other videos, but I just think it looks so nice. Let me know in the comment section below if you prefer it when I do my hair and makeup like this, or if you prefer the kind of no hair, no makeup, natural, like basic Rosie. I'm kind of enjoying this Christmassy festive look. Anyway, so I have 9 different options that I wanted to share with you. The first one is a travel journal. So I really like this one because it's something you can use for either one trip or for lots of different trips and just kind of fill it in as you go along. I really love the map on the outside cover, and it just says travel journal in kind of a handwriting, so it's almost as if someone's written that themselves. I think it's really, really beautiful. This is 150 pages, so again it's a good size for writing kind of any trips that you go on or anything that you want to plan, so you can kind of plan down your outfit ideas or your packing list, and then okay, day 1 we did this, day 2 we did this. You can even stick in some photographs and kind of have it as like a scrapbook journal thing, like with writing and with photographs. So I think this is such a nice idea. This is only $7, which I think is also great. It's something again that's great for all genders. It's not super girly or super whatever. I think it's very neutral and it's great for everyone. So this could be a really nice item, especially if you're shopping for somebody who kind of has it all and you're not quite sure what to get them. I think this is something a little bit different, but also something hopefully that they would use. So my second idea is Suitcases. Now obviously Samsonite is kind of the best brand that there is. They're kind of world renowned for being the best suitcase brand, and this is a set of 2, and I think these are great and they're so well priced. So at the moment they're 66% off, so these are $124 from $369, so you're saving $244 with this, and I think that's amazing, especially if you give it as a gift for somebody. They're going to think you've spent 250 quid more than you did. So they have different colours, so these come in 2 different sizes. So I think you have a large suitcase and a smaller one, which again I think is great. They come in lots of different colours, so they have a brushed anthracite, no idea what that word is, charcoal, deep blue, orange and purple. There are other colours, but I think they've sold out of those. But I just think this is honestly really, really great. They have a 10-year warranty, so if anything breaks or anything, you can obviously go back to Samsonite and be like, hey guys, it broke. But I think having a warranty there is really good. It kind of, you know, takes the worry off, I guess. So I think something like this is perfect for anybody who likes to go on vacations. Probably not people who backpack. I feel like if you're backpacking you will get like an actual backpack. But for people who like to go on nice holidays, even if they kind of go on staycations, especially at the moment, if they go to somewhere within the same country where they're driving, maybe road trips, things like that, suitcases obviously are always super handy for people who like to travel. But I feel like getting such a good deal on a Samsonite suitcase is amazing. I've never honestly seen them this price before. They're usually, like it says, about $370. So I think these are incredible. It's such a good deal. I don't think I mentioned, but everything is from Amazon and everything's going to be linked down below in the description box. So if you want to purchase anything here, make sure that you go and find the links down below. But yeah, honestly, I think it's great that they have the different colours. I actually quite like the orange and the deep blue. I think they're my favourite colours. But again, these are perfect for kind of any gender, again, any ages, just anyone who likes to travel and who maybe hasn't upgraded their suitcase in a couple of years. So this next one is kind of cute, but I think it's so nice. So it's a Go Cozy Aeroplane Micro Fleece travel blanket pillow. So it's kind of everything all in one. So it's basically this little pouch that you can use as a pillow or as a cushion or as a backrest. You need to put at the bottom of your back or sit on, anything like that. But inside there is a blanket, so you can obviously on flights or at airports or anywhere you are traveling, you can obviously get that out and get cozy and get comfy and kind of warm up as well. So I think this is amazing that this is a 4-in-1. So it is, let's see, so it's a blanket, it's a pillow, lumbar support, never heard of lumbar, I guess like just a backrest, and it says carrying case, so I guess that's the 4th one. So you get everything all in one, and it's something that you could take on trains, on planes, in like car journeys. It's something that like you can kind of take everywhere with you when you go traveling. I think it's really great for people especially who are going like backpacking traveling, because you know, if you stay in a hostel where it's cold or somewhere where you don't have a very good pillow or whatever it is, it's nice to have something with you that you know that wherever you are you can stay warm and you can have a pillow. So it is machine washable, which I think is great. It's something very small as well that you can take with you on like hand luggage, in your kind of hand luggage bags, which is also amazing. They have 4 different colours. So they have this beautiful kind of bright blue colour, they have a bright pink, they have a, what colour is that, navy, and also a grey. I think the grey is my favourite just because it's kind of muted and not super in your face. The pink and blue are particularly bright, not my cup of tea. I really like the grey, I think that's really nice, and it's also a nice kind of cosy colour as well. So this is $18, again linked on Amazon down below, but again it's something you can buy for somebody who likes to travel, whether it's by car, plane or train. It's just kind of a great all-rounder piece really. Okay, so next up, this is something I'm going to buy when we go traveling next year, is a Herschel Little America laptop bag. So these are, I think, one of the biggest sizes of Herschel backpacks, and this is something that you would use during the day. So it's not kind of a backpacking backpack where you'd put all your clothes and all your belongings. This is more something that you would take for day trips and something to keep your equipment safe. So it's a laptop bag, so it's perfect for people who are digital nomads who like to travel and work at the same time. But it's also big enough so you could put in their cameras and jumpers and water bottles and anything else that you would need on a day trip. I feel like this is a really, really good bag. Now the best thing about this is that they have lots and lots and lots of different colour options. I think like, I haven't counted them, but 30, 40 maybe, like 50 maybe. Just a lot. So you'd have to go through one by one and see them all. I'm going to put some different options here on the side, the ones that I quite like. I especially like the dark blue with the tan coloured straps. I think that's really nice. But these also have a drawstring closure, which I think is really great. So these flaps obviously open up, but it's really nice that there's a drawstring in there because this kind of deters any pickpocketers or anybody who might be trying to get in there. You should be able to feel somebody opening a drawstring. So I think that's really great. It's made from polyester and I think it's waterproof as well, which again is great for people who are traveling to different places. I feel like this is something that you would just use on all of your day trips. So if you went hiking, if you went to town, you know, walking around a city, if you went to the beach, I kind of think that wherever you go in the world, you know, a bag like this is going to be essential, and it's something that I'm going to get myself when we go traveling, like I said. And so this one is actually 25 litres, which I think, like I said, is one of the bigger kind of day backpack options they have. They do have smaller ones as well. They have one which is the Little America backpack for the youth, so this one's more for children. They have the Little America backpack mid-volume, which is 17 litres, and they have the Dawson backpack, which is 20.5 litres, and the Retreat backpack, which is 19.5 litres. So me personally, I think I would just go for the larger backpack, because there's nothing worse than trying to have a day trip and put things in a bag and you can't fit in that final thing, whether it's a spare pair of shoes or a towel or a jumper or whatever it is. If you can't squeeze it into that bag, that's so frustrating to have to carry it around all day or just not take it. So I kind of think personally I would go for this one, which is the largest one. I think it's best to have a bag that's too big rather than too small. So that's why I'd go for that one. And again, this is great for all genders because they have so many different colours. They have like super cute ones with flowers and birds and things, but they also have just a plain black one. So you can kind of, you know, it's something you can get for minimalists, something you can get for somebody who's super girly and pretty and floaty and whatever. I'm sure you can find a design for whoever you're shopping for. I'm sure you can find the perfect design for this bag. So next up is a water bottle. Now this is the water bottle that I got from Amazon and I actually use this all the time. It is so good at keeping your water cold. So obviously we live in Miami where it gets super hot, especially in summer, and this water bottle keeps your water cold like all day into the next day. Like, it's incredible. So I've been out and done photo shoots in the middle of the day, like in the middle of summer, in the middle of Miami, where it's boiling hot and I'm sweating and dying, and I have this with some water and some ice and it's freezing cold for the whole day. It's not just that it stays cool or, you know, colder than room temperature, it actually stays freezing cold where it even hurts my teeth because it's that cold. So honestly, it's so good. I got the white version and I actually got one of the sippy cup lids, as in like a straw lid. I think that's quite a good game changer as well because you don't have to always open the bottle and drink that way. You can just lift up the lid and drink from the straw. So I think that's a good option. It's something you can add on to that. But they do have different sizes and different colours. So I personally went for the 32 ounce because I feel like that's a really good amount for a whole day. So if we go paddleboarding, myself and Jeremy, the 32 ounce is kind of enough for both of us for, you know, a couple of hours out in the water. They do have a bigger size of 40 ounces, but again, the bigger size you get, obviously the bigger it actually is, but also the heavier it is as well. 32 ounces can get pretty heavy already. But they do also have different colours that I wanted to mention. So like I said, I got the white, but they do have an ocean blue, which I think is beautiful. They have a navy, they have a graphite and a black and a red, and even a yellow. So they have lots of different options in terms of colours. So again, something that you can purchase for anybody from any gender, any age, and kind of, you know, you should be able to find one that suits them and their style a little bit. And considering how good these are, you might think that they're super expensive. But actually the 32-ounce bottle is only $25, which honestly is so good, because I know that some of these water bottles can get really expensive, whereas I think $25 for something that's really good is actually a really good price, and it's something that we use all the time. So I will leave this bottle linked in the description box, and I will also leave the straw lid that I got as well. I did purchase that as an add-on, but I honestly think it's worth the $10 or whatever it is just to add that. $7 it says, so it's $7 for the straw. I think it's well worth it just because it kind of makes it easier for just grabbing the drink rather than having to open it first, if that makes sense. It's just easier. So yeah, I think that's a really great option. Again, it's great for traveling. If you kind of head out for the day and want to go sightseeing or exploring, having a really good water bottle that can keep your drink cold is essential, especially if you go somewhere hot. Honestly, you never regret having cold water with you, so I think it's a really great purchase. So obviously in 2020, not many people are traveling, so I thought a travel book could be a really nice idea to kind of get people's juices flowing a little bit and feel like they are traveling even if they're stuck at home. So there's two books I wanted to recommend, and the first one is The World by Lonely Planet. This was released in 2017, so it's a couple of years old, but I kind of think a book like this full of lots of different like places and photographs and tips and tricks and, you know, all that information, I think it's a really nice one to look through and kind of feel like you're exploring the world from your own couch. The Lonely Planet has lots of different guides, so if you're buying for somebody who wants to go to a certain area of the world in particular, like Asia or Mexico, whatever it is, you could buy them a book specifically on that place so they can start planning their vacations when everyone's allowed to travel again and when everything kind of becomes more normal again, I guess. So there are guides you can get, or you can get something like this where it's kind of a world view and it's kind of talks about lots of different places in one book. I think it's a really nice idea to kind of start planning a bucket list of places they want to go, places I want to see before, you know, in the next 5 years or whatever it might be. So that's one of them. And the other one I wanted to talk about was Insta Travel by Aguilal. So she's one of the first travel bloggers that I started following on Instagram a couple of years ago, and she's kind of changing a little bit now. She's talking more about kind of self-development and romance, and she's kind of released a relationships course, so slightly different to the travel thing. But I initially started following her because she talks a lot about travel and destinations and what to do in certain places and just the kind of the best places to go. Now, she released this book, and I think she worked with a couple of different influencers as well on certain pages, but the photographs are amazing. She talks about different places to go, but also things you can see in the area, and she also gives tips in terms of what photographs you could take in certain places and make sure you don't miss this, you could do that, you could stay here, you could do that. You know, it's very kind of informative, but also very inspiring, I guess, and inspiring wanderlust and making you feel like you're traveling even if you're not. She works with some amazing photographers as well. Obviously her ex was Moretti on Instagram, and he's an incredible photographer, so a lot of the photographs are very beautiful, very kind of cinematic and professional. So it's not kind of just iPhone snaps of some travel girl, like they really are beautiful photographs. Again, I think it's a nice book to look at to kind of plan future travels and future places you want to go to, things you definitely want to see. You can kind of write more things on your bucket list. You know, I've seen the pigs in, where is it? The pigs in Hawaii, I believe it is. It's a really nice book to give somebody, again, so they can start planning their travels for the next couple of years and where they want to go, things they want to see and do. I think it's just, you know, it's nice to just kind of get ideas and get inspiration from other people. Okay, so next up is a nice towel. Now these ones are perfect because they're cotton, so they're a nice thin material, so they'll dry really easily. They're not damaging to the environment like the microfiber towels. I do have one of those and I use it for travel. It's great in terms of drying yourself, but also drying quickly and travel things, but I don't think they're good for the environment, and honestly the fabric kind of grosses me out a little bit. It's kind of, I don't know, that weird fabric. Anyway, these ones, however, are cotton, so they're going to be really thin and beautiful, dry really easily, but they are so good for different occasions. So by the pool, by the spa, by the beach, if you go to the gym, if you go to the bathrooms, if you go to certain, you know, Turkish baths or whatever it is, you can go to different places with these towels. And I think it's something that you could take to lots of different places and kind of find use for them. You can also use them probably for blankets on planes, or if you know, stay in a cold hotel or something. Again, you could use it for pillows. I think it's just something that you can kind of take everywhere with you and use for a lot of different scenarios without having like a thick beach towel with you. This would be perfect for people who want to go backpacking or traveling and kind of just take a small towel with them for beach trips or whatever it is, without having to take, like I said, a big I know, because beach towels can be quite big and thick. This is a nice thin one, and again they have lots and lots of different colours. I particularly like the latte colour, and the orange is really nice, the yellow is beautiful. Like, they're very nice tones. The dark grey is lovely, aqua is beautiful, baby blue, beige, like there's so many nice colours. Again, I would have showed a couple of different colours here, but they have lots of different options. Again, great for different genders, different ages, something that you can kind of purchase for anybody who likes to travel. And bonus, they can even use it as kind of a blanket on their couch while they're not travelling. So if somebody's sat at home thinking, oh, we should go travelling, okay, well here's a lovely blanket that you can use on your couch, and then when you go travelling you can use it as a beach towel or whatever it might be. So I think it's a really nice one that people can use now as well at home. So this is usually $20, it's on sale now for $17.99, so it's $3 off. Again, linked below. Okay, next up is a hanging makeup bag for toiletries and travel kind of accessories. Now these are genius, because if you ever stay in a hostel, like rather than staying in a nice hotel, if you ever stay somewhere that's not that nice, or sometimes Airbnbs, things like that, they don't sometimes have enough space on the worktop, like on the sink, like the basin in the bathroom. Sometimes you need to hang it, and sometimes even if you do want to put it down, it's dirty and disgusting. So having something that you can hang on a door is genius, and it's big enough to put in all your shampoos, your conditioners, your hair stuff, your face stuff, all your beauty cosmetic things. Now obviously it's not the most glamorous thing, but these are so practical for people who like to travel and kind of travel a little bit off the beaten path a little bit, not in like posh hotels, people that like to kind of go backpacking and stay in the real gritty kind of hostel thing. Something that hangs honestly is game changing, because then you don't have a dirty bag that's got wee and water and who God knows what on it. Again, a great size and something that packs away nice and small, but then opens up and has everything that you need in there. It's really great obviously when you're traveling to keep everything together as well, to make sure that you don't kind of lose things and things get put in random places. It's good just to have a place to put everything in together so that you never lose it. You can just grab that whole bag to the bathroom, do whatever you're doing, and then, you know, put it back in your suitcase again or in your backpack again. So this one, like I said, has the hook on there, which I think is great. It's got an easy accessible pocket on the outside, so if you want to put any papers or anything in there, you can do that. It's got waterproof pockets, so everything in there is going to be waterproof, which is actually quite a good place to hide a passport or money, because obviously it's waterproof, so you're not going to damage them. And it's got a carry handle as well, so just to walk to the bathroom and back, it's a really great piece. This is $26, which I think is really reasonable, because obviously if you go traveling for 3 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, 3 years, whatever it is, I feel like, you know, something like this you're going to use every single day. So $26 is actually really affordable if you think about the fact that you can use it every day to kind of keep everything organized and dry and clean and in one place. Okay, and my final idea is to get something to improve somebody's photography. Now I've picked out 2 different things here, and they're kind of obvious, but also kind of maybe not obvious, I don't know. So the first one is a DJI drone. So this is the Mavic Air 2. This is what Jeremy has, and he absolutely loves it. He was never really into photography at all until he started flying the drone, and he thinks it's amazing. But he does a lot of travel photography and videography, and it's completely changed the way that we travel now, because we like to look at the earth from above and try and get really unusual photographs wherever we are from above, and it's such a nice way to kind of broaden your photography skills, but also to see the world from a different angle, because obviously we always see it from our level, so it's so nice to see it from above looking down. So this one is obviously incredible. It's really expensive in terms of gift ideas, so it is $988 on Amazon, again linked below. But this comes with spare batteries, this comes with extra propellers, it comes with a bag to keep it in. It's kind of the whole, you know, everything there is in one package. So it is really great for people who might want to start flying a drone or start getting more into their Instagram and travel content maybe, or YouTube stuff. It's just such a great piece of equipment that I kind of can't imagine not having now. Even though I barely fly it, Jeremy's the one that flies it, I can't imagine going somewhere and him not flying it to get some photographs and videos for us both. So yeah, that was that one. And then along with that, in terms of photography, my feet are going numb sat on the floor, sorry. That's why I keep moving. And then in terms of photography, the second one that I thought about was a GoPro 9. So we have the GoPro Hero 8, which is amazing, and actually we're using it way more than I thought we would do in terms of photographs and also videos. But the thing that I do notice that's lacking is the front-facing screen. So we went jet skiing recently in Key West. I haven't done those videos yet. I think they're going to come in January. But the whole time for the whole experience we were filming, and even though luckily we were in frame quite a lot because obviously the GoPro is very, very wide, so you can kind of have it somewhere and you're probably going to be in frame. But it would have been so good to have the 9 to have the screen on the front so we can actually see to make sure that we are in frame and what you're looking at. So I think before we go traveling next year, I think I will upgrade to the 9 just for that feature, honestly. I think otherwise it's pretty similar to the 8, so if you have the 8 already and you don't want any selfies, you probably don't have to upgrade. I don't think Jeremy's too keen on upgrading, but I think for me I would want to, because I feel like the selfie thing with the GoPro is actually a really cool angle, especially if you start using a GoPro extender tripod thingy, like a selfie stick. If you use a selfie stick, it would be really great to have that front-facing screen so you can see exactly what you're taking photographs of. Anyway, back to the GoPro Hero 9. So this is $400, currently $50 off. It used to be $450. So this, again, it's great for people who like to travel, people who like to kind of take their photography seriously and like to get different angles, maybe people who like to go surfing or scuba diving or be on the beach and be in the water, anybody who kind of likes action things. This is really great because obviously you can stick it to your helmet, you can put it in your mouth, you can put it wherever it is. We use ours a lot actually for paddleboarding, and we've got some really great footage of a manatee, which without the GoPro we would never have got, and it was really nice to kind of put our hand in the water and watch the manatee from there. So I feel like having these two different things kind of really opens up your whole opportunities in terms of photography and videography. So having the drone in the sky and also having the GoPro to go underwater and to kind of take everywhere else that you wouldn't take your phone or big camera or good camera necessarily. I think it's good to have something that you can kind of throw in your bag. It's tiny as well, it's literally this big. You can throw it in your bag, take it everywhere and get some really amazing photographs and videos that you wouldn't usually get. Okay, so that was a lot of talking and a lot of really good ideas. I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That really, really does help me out. I'm enjoying watching my channel growing, so if you would like to subscribe, that would also be awesome. I'll be back here with a brand new video very, very soon. I upload 5 videos a week. At the moment, my Mondays are Cuba vlogs from last November. That's how bad I am at editing vlogs. So Mondays is my Cuba vlogs, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is all Christmas videos, so it's either Vlogmas or it's videos like this one. So make sure you subscribe and stick around for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!